this is Silverhawk, and we're back on Outer Worlds. Unfortunately, as you can hear in the background, I do have the family element of the Rockwell family gaming currently here, so I will not be streaming audio constantly. Rather, it will be an off and on internal monologue when I feel something needs to be said regarding the game. Other than that, I'm going to have my mic off to share and to spare you the supersonic shrieks in the background from my family and friends involved in my life. So, thank you for watching. If you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. And here we go, back into Outer Worlds with Silverhawk.
As broke as pie crust, friend, bidless, indigent, destitute, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged. What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
So, translation, you're getting drunk on mutated animal meat and alcohol. Wood alcohol. Lovely, that's gonna burn some brain cells.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Wow.
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Okay, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. He says, I want out of this baby prison. Why must I be confined? I am walking. Huh? Oh, he gets in that too when he's at home?
No, he's gonna go in his crib and go to bed.
Pretty much.
It'll be bedtime by that time.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Love?
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows us every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. Gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day. Don't see the sense in all this fussing over the power. Cannery shutting down just means I'll have more bodies to bury. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think that's a task I'm worried about. Alright, so now on to Mr. Book Hunter. Hey ho, hey ho. It's off. Here we go.
I used to skip rocks in the river, so Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Wow.
She's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
It is an entertaining skill, I guess. I know how to skip rocks. I guess it's kind of a lost skill anymore. Maybe not. It is of a sign of simpler times, I think. Didn't have all the electronics in the world, and just found things to do to entertain yourself. Skipping rocks, swimming, all kinds of different activities to keep you occupied. I really gotta switch the order of these things. It's very important to keep your order proper, because if you don't, it's just a pain. Try to go to grab a gun and you end up with the wrong one, and things just end up badly. Alright, this is annoying. I know there's a way in. So maybe if I go, alright, so I need to get up there. Ah, got it. Athletics are called for. Alright, now that I got that out of the way. we go. That's fun. Nope, she got that one, so I don't get anything from it. She loots her own weapons. Ooh, assault rifle. Could be useful. Another sword. Another assault rifle. Looks like me and the missus are getting an upgrade here, buddies. Nice. Oh, wrong button. Power armor for me. Ah! You're not supposed to jump off there. Come on. Thank you. Can I get in this? There we go. Now let's ah, that explains it. It's the door. Ooh, a grenade launcher. Nice. That'll be fun when I'm in big trouble. I don't need to sleep. Oh, that's so. Never mind. That's a shower. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, so... trying to do.
Heard something. Here they come!
you swap to this assault rifle, boy? You chew the ammo quick, but it definitely does the job. Let's see what we have in here. If you want to.
Got it. Heads down. Nice one!
Oh yeah, I'm over encumbered. Kind of interesting, considering I didn't pick anything up. Okay. Easily fixed. What's my armor? 4? Okay, so yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep both of those. Those don't weigh too much. Let's see what else I got here. No more weapons, so bunch of junk here probably. Okay, there we go. Alright, so well, that's why, 'cause I only have 70 pounds of weight restriction. Oh well. If need be, I'll drop some of this food I don't need, but we'll get there when I get there. I have. That's a lot. Hopefully it'll be some good. Okay, so hold on. Tactic, no. No. Critical damage, no. 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 Mind attributes. Use that. There we go. Now let's see. No, still not high enough. Oh well. Have to come back later for that. Something to do with this key card. No idea what use I have for the model spaceship, but maybe something, maybe nothing. We shall see. Oh, it's a sprat.
Clever.
Wow. Yeah, another shotgun, nice. Always useful. And I'm probably encumbered again. Soon I'm gonna need to go back to my ship. Drop some stuff off. Not sure what that's for. Oh. That's the experimental anthracylin. Yay, another stun baton. Fun. Little sprats again. What do I have in here that's junk? Okay, so that's junk. I'll keep all that for now. Yay, there we go. go ahead and sell all my junk to the vending machine. No, I don't want to sell any. Well, okay, I'll sell that. And that just because I don't need 3. No. Here we go now. This that also. Why not? Keep that. Yeah, I'll keep that too. Alright, so I have to do put those on. And I have 2 of those. Nice. Let's see, what do I want to look in the button? Nope. Nope, don't need any of that. Nope, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Alright, I've got everything in there now. And I'm light, so now I can move around. Alright, I think we've got just about everything in here.
You're fast.
Let's go slower as we go into the system here. And much okay. Good. Back to town. And just so everybody knows, the reason that I'm doing the mission for the Vicar is because I'd like to become companion with him, because he unlocks some storyline progress, things like that, as well as he's a useful, decent second character until you get a better one.
Maybe Adelaide was right when
Yes, yes, she was. Go talk to her before the plague kills you all. She's the only one that can make food that will help you.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then. Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect. Metaphorically speaking. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Wow.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it
Got
is.
a mouth on
French.
it for a priest.
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. wasted.
Wow.
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Sure, why not?
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
I'll pass on
I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
And
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Alright, so first off, let's get you a weapon. What's your melee weapon do? 102, not bad. Dialogue. Stealth, dodging, or dialogue. Alright, hold on. Yeah, that'll work for now. See what other missions I have here.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets. Nothing like a good hit of ampicillin. Feels like warm, liquid sunlight running through your veins.
Somebody want to talk to me right here. Who want to talk to me?
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Edgewater's experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quandary. Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakono. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Wow.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Alright, so I need perks. Let's go. Might not be the wisest way to do it, but we'll see what we got here. Welcome to the world of Bob.
I'll keep quiet.
Yeah, the bows don't do much, but I believe their skin's useful for something down the road, which is why I'm collecting them. Yummy doggy meat.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
%30 discount. Nice. Nice. It is not very often you see N-ray damage.
Do you hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I've never seen the camp so lively.
I've never seen the camp so lively.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Somebody has a crush.
Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Well,
Those are good. My dad kept a
one.
copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Alright. Oh yes, I need the workbench. So I want to modify. Let's see, I'll modify this first. shouldn't find any problems in here. I've already killed everything. I just didn't have a high enough hack or lockpick or whatever to get in, so hopefully I will this time. This might be my answer. I'll take that. And that. Thank you very much. So I used their level boost for nothing, but it's okay. Easy, okay. I got a bunch of other goodies too. And out we go. So much easier to find the targets you want when you're not dealing with multiple missions at the same time for some reason. Love the artwork, love the graphics, love the imagery of this game. Just absolutely beautiful. My compliments to the designers.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical horde.
If you say so, buddy.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Shock stick and a bit cartridge. Cool. Now let's go. Yeah, let's go this one. I'll deal with the rest of you later. I want to go back to my ship right now. Let's go into space. We stole the town's module, this power module this time. I stole the other ones last time and convinced them to come here and kicked Reed out. That was rather interesting. I thought I'd have the option this time, but apparently that's not an option, so no worries. We'll head back to our camp and back to our ship and have us some fun in space.
For me.
Headshot.
Here they come!
Everyone all right?
Sniper weapon, so vicious. So what they get for messing with my residents. Marauders get shot, point blank. There is no option in this game, unfortunately, to work with the Marauders. So, at this point, I hunt them.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive time? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Obviously.
I know. Mr. Thompson said I was to chaperone you about the Veil. Loan me out to you like I was Spacer's Choice property. Well, they may think I am, but I'm not. Yeah, Mr. Thompson's got a temper. But I'm more scared of missing out than I am of him. I don't want to lose my one chance at seeing the stars. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Oh, I got a captain.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you.
Yes, yes,
across the
thank you,
cargo
Captain
bay,
Obvious.
up the ladders.
La 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 la. We have power!
That was quick.
Now what I'm trying to do. We should be able to store things here. Where's a box? Oh, you're useless. Where's a box? I need a box. Where is a box? I know there is a box here. Where is a box? There is a box. You're being very difficult. Not giving me a box. Fine. I may not do anything till I talk to Ada.
Okay. All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yay.
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yay, I'm now in orbit.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys called Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
No, I think first I'm gonna go explore the captain's quarters.
I've shut off the visual feed from my inputs in the captain's quarters. So
There we go, now.
would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Chris asked me if my store was hiring. Apparently you need a job.
Who?
Nessa. I was just told yes, I do believe we are hiring. However, the high increase of anxiety that it takes to keep that job, I don't think should happen for a day. Because the urge of me to kill someone is high, usually after I work. Wouldn't be worth the pay to get here. Get there. Got something for you, honey.
Cool.
You got your very own discount card.
Awesome.
So you don't need me with you.
Cool. So I've been streaming this about an hour 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna quit here. We all streamed. He went to go talk to his not girlfriend.
His not girlfriend?
Yep, about her breakup with her boyfriend.
Which not girlfriend?
Lacey.
So he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that something at a long distance type isn't nearly as interesting.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Sam.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Alright.
I'll be here.
It just goes to show you how much I walk in that store. I put a 5KA on my Pokemon game before I started work. I just got home and now all of a sudden it's ready to hatch. To let you know how much I've walked. And I had a nice little project waiting for me because my seasonal associate and my manager, who I don't seem to mind but everybody else does, got into an argument. And I'm put in the fucking middle of it.
Yeah, let's go get this terminal, check what I can do about Sam, get my third party member.
And I've already taken on the project and worked on it while they're arguing. They haven't even noticed that I'm working on the project. They're too busy arguing with each other. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on. Non-spicy turkey for cats?
Even spicy turkey, not spicy.
Non-spicy turkey.
I said even spicy turkey's not spicy.
Mac and cheese for cats? Corn pudding for cats? Cats are hunting all day. Cats are a bit busy.
Alright, and here I go to the groundbreaker. I think I'm gonna end it here for the night.
The breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
For a seasonal and a manager. Manager comes up, why are you doing this? Finally, after realizing that I'm working on the project because I'm sick of you two screaming at each other. I had my earbuds and I would have popped them in a long time ago. This one young girl reminds me a lot of Kelly. It's like a blonde-haired version of Kelly.
Well, thank you for watching. Once again, this is Rockwell Family Gaming, Outer Worlds, and Silverhawkk ending for the night. If you like what you see, watch, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Have a great night. Thank you.